Listen carefully because what I'm about to tell you requires your full attention. This Friday is not just another day on your calendar. It's a divine appointment I've marked specifically for you. Something significant is about to happen, something that will shift the trajectory of your entire life, and I need you to be prepared for it. I don't speak casually or throw around words carelessly. When I say this Friday will be huge for you, I mean it carries weight that will affect not just that day, but the days, weeks, months, and years that follow. I've been setting things in motion behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, aligning people, orchestrating events. And this Friday is when multiple threads I've been weaving come together in your life. You've been praying for breakthrough. You've been asking for change. You've been crying out for something to shift in your circumstances. And while you've been praying, I've been working. While you've been asking, I've been arranging. While you've been waiting, I've been preparing both you and what I'm about to release to you. This Friday is when preparation meets manifestation. But here's what you need to understand. What's coming requires preparation on your end. Not because I need you to earn it or prove yourself worthy of it, but because what I'm releasing is significant enough that it requires you to be in the right position, right mindset, right spiritual state to receive it properly. You can't receive what's coming with yesterday's mindset. You can't steward what's arriving with old habits. You can't handle what's about to land with unprepared hands. Subscribe now, because what I'm revealing about this Friday will prepare you for the most significant day you've experienced in years. This Friday, an answer to a prayer you've been praying for months is going to manifest. Not the way you expected it, not in the packaging you anticipated, but the answer is coming. You've been asking me for provision, and this Friday, a door to provision opens. You've been requesting clarity on a decision, and this Friday, that clarity arrives. You've been seeking direction for your next step, and this Friday, that direction becomes unmistakable. But the answer won't always look like what you've been imagining. It might come through an unexpected conversation, a chance encounter that's not chance at all, an email or message you weren't expecting, a sudden thought or idea that downloads into your spirit with such clarity, you'll know it came from me. An opportunity that presents itself in a way you never considered. Stay alert. Stay attentive. Stay spiritually sensitive because I'm going to speak, and you need to be listening. This Friday, a connection is going to be made that will prove crucial to your future. Someone is going to cross your path, or you're going to cross theirs, and that intersection is divinely orchestrated. This person carries something you need: information, resources, an opportunity, a perspective, a door to a network. They might not seem significant at first glance. The encounter might appear casual or coincidental, but there are no coincidences in my kingdom. Only divine appointments disguised as ordinary moments. Pay attention to every conversation this Friday, every interaction, every person who comes into your space. Don't dismiss anyone as insignificant. Don't rush through conversations because you're busy. Don't overlook connections because they don't immediately appear valuable. I often package the most significant gifts in the most ordinary wrapping. The person I send to shift your life might not look like what you expected. This Friday, information is going to reach you that changes your understanding of a situation you've been confused about. Something that's been unclear will suddenly make sense. A puzzle you've been trying to solve will have pieces fall into place. A mystery that's been frustrating you will be revealed. This information might come through something you read, something you hear, something someone tells you, or a revelation I drop directly into your spirit. When this information comes, you'll feel it. You'll recognize it as the missing piece you've been searching for. And with this information comes a decision point. You'll need to act on what you learn. Not tomorrow. Not next week. The window for optimal response is narrow, which is why I'm telling you now to be prepared to move quickly when the information arrives. This Friday, an opportunity is going to present itself that won't stay open long. I'm opening a door specifically for you, but the door doesn't remain open indefinitely. Not because I'm testing you or playing games, but because timing is crucial to what I'm doing. What I'm offering this Friday is connected to a specific season, a specific moment, a specific alignment of circumstances that creates the perfect conditions for what I want to do in your life. When you see this opportunity, you might feel intimidated by it. It might feel bigger than you're ready for. It might seem like it requires more than you currently have. But I don't open doors for you that you're not equipped to walk through. If I'm opening it, that means you're ready, even if you don't feel ready. Your feelings of inadequacy are not accurate assessments of your preparedness. They're just fear trying to keep you from stepping into what I'm giving you. This Friday, something you've been struggling with is going to break. A pattern that's been repeating is going to stop. A cycle you've been stuck in is going to end. A stronghold that's been holding you captive is going to lose its grip. Not because you suddenly became strong enough to break it yourself, but because I'm intervening. I'm breaking what you couldn't break. I'm stopping what you couldn't stop. I'm ending what you couldn't end. You've been fighting this battle for so long, you probably can't even imagine what life looks like without it. You've been dealing with this struggle for so many years, it's almost become part of your identity. But I'm telling you, this Friday marks the end of that season. What's been tormenting you is about to be terminated. What's been harassing you is about to be halted. What's been oppressing you is about to be overthrown. This Friday, a shift in your finances is beginning. I'm not necessarily saying you're going to wake up Friday morning to a massive bank deposit, though I certainly could do that if I chose. What I'm saying is that this Friday, something shifts in the spiritual realm regarding your finances that will begin manifesting in the natural realm. A door to provision opens. A stream of income activates. A blessing that's been held up gets released. An opportunity for increase presents itself. What happens this Friday financially might seem small at first. An unexpected check. A refund you weren't expecting. A gift from someone. A discount that saves you money. An idea for generating income. But don't despise small beginnings. What starts this Friday is the beginning of a financial turnaround that's going to build momentum over the coming weeks and months. The small thing this Friday is the seed of something significantly larger. This Friday, there's going to be a shift in your relationships. Not necessarily a dramatic event, but a shift nonetheless. A conversation that's been needed is going to happen. A misunderstanding that's been causing distance is going to clear. A person who's been absent is going to reach out. A relationship that's been strained is going to begin healing. Or perhaps someone who's been in your life who shouldn't be is going to remove themselves, making room for the right people to enter. I'm repositioning people in your life. Some are moving closer. Some are moving further away. Some are being removed entirely. Some are being introduced for the first time. And this Friday is when you'll see evidence of this repositioning. Don't resist the changes. Don't try to hold on to people who are clearly meant to exit this season. Don't push away people who are clearly meant to enter. Trust my wisdom in knowing who needs to be where in your life. This Friday, you're going to receive confirmation about something you've been uncertain about. You've been asking me if you heard me correctly, wondering if that direction you sensed was really from me or just your own thoughts, questioning whether you should move forward or hold back, second-guessing a decision you've already made. This Friday brings confirmation, a sign so clear you won't be able to deny it, evidence so obvious you'll stop questioning. When this confirmation comes, it will bring with it a peace that settles your spirit. The anxiety you've been carrying about this decision will lift. The confusion that's been clouding your judgment will clear. The doubt that's been undermining your confidence will dissolve. And with that peace comes boldness to move forward without hesitation. But here's what you need to do to prepare for this Friday. First, clean out your spiritual ears. Stop filling your mind with noise, negativity, and distractions that make it harder to hear my voice. Spend more time in silence, more time in my word, more time in worship, more time in prayer. Position yourself to hear clearly when I speak this Friday. Second, clear space in your schedule. I know you're busy. I know you have obligations. But this Friday, try to keep your schedule as flexible as possible. Don't pack every hour so tightly that there's no room for me to interrupt with something unexpected. Leave space for divine appointments. Create margin for supernatural moments. Be available when I need you to be somewhere you hadn't planned to be. Third, position your heart in expectation. Stop approaching Friday with the same mundane mindset you approach every other day. This isn't just another Friday. This is a significant Friday, a marked Friday, a designated Friday. Expect something to happen. Anticipate that I'm going to move. Look for me to show up. Fourth, prepare to move quickly. When the opportunity presents itself, when the door opens, when the information arrives, when the connection is made, don't overthink it. Don't analyze it to death. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you respond. Move in faith. Step forward in trust. Act on what I show you. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and the blessing attached to this Friday is time sensitive. Fifth, guard your mouth between now and Friday. Don't speak doubt. Don't rehearse negativity. Don't declare lack. Don't prophesy doom. Your words are powerful, and what you speak between now and Friday is either preparing the way for what I'm sending or creating obstacles to it. Sixth, deal with any unconfessed sin or unforgiveness you're carrying. I'm not withholding blessing because you're imperfect. But unconfessed sin and unforgiveness create blockages in the spiritual realm that can hinder what I'm trying to release. Clear the channel. Confess what needs confessing. Forgive who needs forgiving. Release what you're holding so you can receive what I'm giving. Seventh, increase your gratitude. Between now and Friday, make it a point to thank me multiple times each day for what I've already done, what I'm currently doing, and what I'm about to do. Gratitude positions your heart to receive more. Thankfulness creates an atmosphere where my blessings flow freely. Appreciation opens doors that complaining keeps closed. This Friday is huge, but it's not huge in isolation. It's huge because it's connected to everything I've been doing in your life up to this point. Every prayer you've prayed has been leading to this. Every tear you've cried has been preparing for this. Every battle you've fought has been positioning you for this. Every test you've passed has been qualifying you for this. This Friday is the culmination of processes you didn't even know were happening. What happens this Friday isn't the end. It's the beginning. The beginning of a new season. The beginning of a new chapter. The beginning of a new level. What I'm releasing this Friday is going to set things in motion that continue unfolding long after Friday is over. It's the first domino in a chain reaction of blessings. It's the opening of a door that leads to more doors. It's the answer to one prayer that leads to answers to multiple prayers. Don't put so much pressure on Friday that you miss what's happening. It's significant, yes, but don't expect your entire life to transform in 24 hours. What begins Friday builds over time. What starts Friday gains momentum gradually. What initiates Friday develops progressively. Be patient with the process while staying alert to the present. And here's what I need you to understand most of all. This Friday is huge because I've marked it for you. Not because of anything special about the day itself, but because I've appointed it for purposes specific to you. I've circled this Friday on heaven's calendar with your name on it. I've designated this Friday as a day of visitation in your life. I've marked this Friday as a turning point in your story. So be prepared, be expectant, be alert, be ready, because this Friday isn't just another day. It's your day, a day I've set apart, a day I've prepared, a day when heaven touches earth in your life in tangible, unmistakable, undeniable ways. This Friday will be huge for you. I've declared it. And what I declare comes to pass. Get ready. Your Friday is coming.